Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your mid-month March 2017 tarot card reading. I'm Chrissy, welcome guys. So I'm here in the Northeast and having a blizzard. So I just want to let you guys know I'm doing your readings all in one day because I'm not in work today, my real job. It's my second job. And I'm loving every minute of this kind of cocooned, blanketed snow, end of winter, waiting on spring, and just the feeling of such clarity and just some great energy as I read you guys, for you guys. Okay, so as we go into this reading, I just want to say I had to pull a few clarifiers, and I'll go into them as I go to that. So for some Sages out there, I feel like some of you, all right, this is first what I feel. I feel like some of you might have a boss or somebody around you. I feel for some of you, this boss is just, you're just not content. You're not happy within your work, and you might want to walk away from a job. You might want to walk away from a career or something that is just not serving you well. I think you feel a bit of not being, have the acclaim or not have the result of the work you put in, the work that you do, and it's not recognized. So I feel like for some of you, you want to walk on a job, but you have to be grateful for what you do have, okay? So if you have a job and you're feeling this Four of Cup energy with the Eight of Cup, moving on from a job or career, most certainly look to, expand yourself. Look for other opportunities if you want to move on from a job. If someone's dogging you and kind of holding you back, or your boss is a jerk, or you're just feeling like, oh, I'm not loving it right now, right? So you have this sense of this Four of Cup, which is there's a lot of opportunity for you, but you just feel bored and very, maybe it is the card of gratitude though. The Four of Cups is the gratitude card. So it wants you to look at what you do have and what you are grateful for. Okay, so I just want you guys to know that some of you could be going through some of that energy where you're just feeling this discontent and this, like, you want to walk away from a situation, and in the next couple weeks you might be contemplating it. All right, so just, look towards what suits you, what you need at this time. Like, don't walk out on a job just like abruptly. Try to see what your opportunities are if you want to engage and look for a new position, or send out resumes or do something. Have one before you kind of let one go. All right, because that's kind of important there. The Three of Pentacles in this reading is, there could be some like laziness or some fear of taking action that could kind of complete a project. So maybe you're just kind of like ho-hum with something that you're doing. You could be, again, you couldn't be employed by someone who is difficult, right? You have the Lord right on the bottom, which is the Emperor. This is the Druid Craft Tarot, but the Lord is the Emperor. And I'm getting a feeling like with the Three of Pentacles reversed like that, with the Lord underneath it, it could be your boss that's, really not, you're just not seeing eye to eye with the energy of the next 2 weeks. Okay, so you could be working really hard and, again, like, not getting any recognition for it. So maybe it's just a question of what you want to focus on, finishing projects. There could be, there could be something enlightening coming your way, but I think you don't want to deal with some people around the situation, right? There's something you don't want to deal with right there. Now, as far as the Emperor, the Lord in the underlining position, this could be how you're feeling and what you want to really pull through, your underlining energy, how you're feeling through the next couple weeks, right? And the message of the Emperor is like to take control of your life, right? To have firm boundaries. Who do you depend on? Who depends on you? Lead yourself through value in accomplishing great things, right? So, Sag, you have the ability to do that. Now, this full moon we just had in Virgo until the new moon, This full moon in Virgo was in your 10th house, right? Which is your status quo, your career, your public image, right? So something positive change and recognition is coming forth for you within your job, within your status quo, within something's culminated for you with this Virgo full moon. Okay, you might have a new sense, just a new feeling of being unrecognized where you want more recognition. You want to lead with your true, how you lead, because you're good at what you do. You put a lot of effort in, you work very hard, but sometimes it's not about the money, right? Sometimes it's not about that. It's about who and what you're dealing with, right? So you might want to move from a situation. For some of you, this could be, I'm getting a sense too of maybe who you live with, people that you live with. Maybe people are coming and going. Maybe it's kids or adults, children, and they're kind of moving in and out of, your home, your environment, right? Some of you could be feeling some of that. And again, you need to lead and hold those boundaries of what you expect out of them or other people, all right? Or you want them to leave. You don't want them in your environment, right? You want them to kind of, you want to take that leadership on your house, where you work, right? Those structures that you create and bring other people into, but you want your boundaries with it. Okay? So set your boundaries with people, co-workers, with your title, with who you are publicly in the world. Step up to the recognition that you have for you. That surrounds you, because there's a lot of recognition around you. Some of you might just not like your job, right? Some of you might just, be in a little bit of a turmoil with people coming and going in and out of your home, right? So I see some of that there. Now, when I ask for the clarity on the boredom card, the non-gratitude card, because you're not feeling gratitude for what you do have, whether it be the job, the relationship, right? What the clarity is, the Three of Sword came up and the Six of Sword. So you've gone through either a living situation or a work, a status, career, something in your 10th house that you're moving forward from any kind of sorrow or separation. So if you want to leave something, you will, okay? You leave it with a bit of a heavy emotion, right? This heavy heart. But you need the separation to move forward. You can see in the Six of Sword, it's like a journey. You journey off, right? Some of you could relocate. Some of you could move. Some of you could change job, okay? Some of you could have family-related work or have been at a place for a long time and you know it's time to go forward. It's time to move on. It's not satisfying what you need at this point in your life. So you're forging ahead. You've been through some muddy water. You've been through maybe a bit of an emotional, I don't get a real sense of sadness, right? I don't get this real sense of sadness in the next 2 weeks. I get this sense of it's time for you to separate and move forward in a good sense, in a good feeling, and you know it's right for you, right? So, if you're bored in a job, in a career, look for other options and move forward. If that's what you truly desire, if that's what you desire and you want your status to go and be more in, then you do that. You forge forward. Just have something to fall back onto, okay? Set your intentions out there for what you truly want that doesn't bore you, that doesn't make you kind of sad. But eventually you will move on from the situation with a bit of a heavy heart, but you'll go forward. This could be a card of travel also. Some of you could be traveling over water, short distance travel. Some of you could be relocating. Some of you could be moving house. Some of you could be moving out of house and into a new house, right? So overall, though, you got leadership energy. You know what you want. You know what you desire, and you know what you expect, Sag, right? I think spiritually you've awakened to a real direction, a real alignment, a real cycle of forging ahead, right? This is grounding energy that's coming into your surroundings. So you're really releasing anything emotional that didn't serve you, and you're moving forward with great, stride. You're coming through really great. You got a good energy. I mean, you are working hard, right? But it's like your work and your effort is not recognized. I feel for some of you Sages out there. Okay, and here is your oracle. Here's your guidance. You received power. Take a good look at that card, huh? Powerful. Let me read you power from the book. And so power, this emergence of power is kind of coming into your peripheral. It's coming into your place of you're really taking on your own empowerment. Okay, so power. All right, this sovereign angel is queen of her domain. She knows who she is and where she is going. Behind her head, a halo crown in the form of a compass represents choice over many directions. Her mysterious dark wings point heavenward. A pair of cheetahs in tamely at her feet. Cheetahs are associated with courage and might of royalty, and like royalty can inspire both awe and respect. The aura of protective golden light surrounding power proves that she has earned the necessary wisdom to use the position of sovereignty and responsibility very wisely. In today's world, we often measure our worth against the illusion of worldly status and mistake material gain for power. Many feel helpless and victimized by the chill of power's seamless, ruthless grip. But this can only happen if we choose to look outside ourselves for the strength and wisdom we feel we lack. Authentic power, however, comes from within, and the ability to recognize and discern its core meaning can take many years, if not a lifetime. The presence of this triumphant card reminds you of your spiritual inheritance and sovereign self. You are a bright, regal spark of the divine, independent, individual, and yet totally connected. Perhaps you are in the midst of a power struggle or need to reclaim control from a person or situation. Are you using your position wisely? Are you being called to stand firm in your power and have the courage of your conviction? Purposeful thoughts and deeds seeded from the fertile ground of truthfulness, honor, and respect carry authentic power, and among you, your strongest allies. That is so Sag. This is such a big card for you for this month. This is what you will be bringing towards you. This is what is emerging. Whoever has problems with a boss or within a relationship, right? You're going to bring your own empowerment to the table. You're going to bring it this next couple weeks coming into the springtime, Sag. So just note that some of the pain and the feeling that you've been engaging with around other people, you're going to create your own sense of empowerment, and it's going to just open you up to really breathe in and really take in this new beginnings, right? These new opportunities that you're going to create yourself. You're going to make these happen yourself. Okay, so that's really a nice kind of engaging reading for you. So enjoy the rest of your month, guys. I will see everybody for the April monthlies, and the spring equinox is taking place. So I'll see everybody in April. Until then, bye for now.